Hello, YouTube. This is Keith Gavin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Time again for another knife of the day. Today, the knife of the day consists of two knives. And this is not deja vu. Okay, about a month ago or so, I did a video with two knives. And the knife of the day was the Pacific Salt 2, the Spyderco Pacific Salt 2. Well, today, the knife of the day is the Spyderco Pacific Salt 2 again. Except this time, instead of the black FRN scales, we have the yellow FRN scales. Spyderco does this with their rust-proof knives. You know, if you're living in Seattle or you're living in some other places where it rains a lot or it has high humidity, having a H1 blade knife is great because it won't rust. There's no way that it'll rust. You wipe it off, you fold it up, and it's done. But you may not want a hot yellow knife in your pocket. And that's why they make the black knives. Now, if you're on a fishing boat or you're doing oysters or whatever, then yeah, you probably want this bright yellow one in case it drops in the water. It's easier to find and that sort of thing. So they usually do two sets. So let's talk about the Pacific Salt 2 yellow version. It's just like the Pacific Salt 2 black version, of course, except for the FRN. But I always say, and I think Spyderco has said it before as well, it's close to the Spyderco Endura in size and shape and all of that. So if you've handled an Endura, that's what handling a Pacific Salt 2 is. The most important part is that blade. They have both the plain edge and the fully serrated edge blade. Has H1 steel. Spyderco has been using H1 steel for a very long time. It's just rust proof, plain and simple. So it will not rust. It will not rust. And so, of course, the Pacific Salt is for people around water, high humidity, snow, whatever. The blade is 3.7 inches. It's a hollow ground drop point knife. Again, this is the plain edge. There also is a serrated edge. The total length is 8.7 inches, so it's a nice big knife. It fits great in the hand. It's wonderful if you have gloves on, if you're in the snow. That's why they have it as a back lock knife. Easy to get to, strong, and of course with the H1 steel. It weighs only 2.9 ounces because of that FRN scales without any liners. Super, super light. Now, of course, with the FRN scales and this bright yellow, you see it a lot in the Salt series, the yellow scales. And again, if you like yellow, that's great to have. But also if you lose this in the snow, or if you lose it in the water, it's easier to see. Of course, FRN is fiberglass reinforced nylon. They have black hardware on the yellow, including a black back lock and a black 4-way clip. Left hand, right hand, tip up, tip down clip. It's almost indestructible with the FRN scales. You know, obviously it doesn't rust. I've been talking about snow and rain, but if you're in a situation where you just can't take care of a knife, and a lot of people are like that, or a friend of mine has a lot of salt knives in the workshop, in the garage. Yeah, they're thrown all around. He loves them. He loves them as a beater knife. Because first, that FRN, I call it space age plastic, but it is tough. And that H1 steel, for him, he doesn't have to wipe it down every second of every day. And sometimes in that garage, it gets, there's humidity or moisture in there. And so, just like having an Endura, but that steel protects them. The knife of the day is the brand new Spyderco Pacific Soul 2 with the yellow FRN scales. 2020. This is the lineup of the Pacific Soul 2. Plain edge, fully serrated edge, H1 steel, drop point, hollow ground knives in black and yellow FRN scales. Each of them 8.7 inches total, 3.7 inch blades, and weighing only 2.9 ounces. There you have it. I've got so many knives, guys, and we'll be talking about them. I've got to stop buying knives, stop buying knives, stop buying knives. I'm waiting for a shipment from Spyderco that I think you guys will be happy. It's 2 knives. I think you guys will be very happy about them. Hope all of you guys are staying healthy and happy. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notifications. A lot of videos coming your way. Appreciate all of you. Take good care of yourselves, all right? Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.